Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. I'm Nini, and in this video, I will finally be reading Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. Before I jump into it, I'm just going to talk about my relationship with this duology so far. So I had my eyes set on Six of Crows when it came out in 2015, because one of the creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender, he blurbed it. I was like, I know that name, I love that show, I love that world. I've never seen him blurb a book that was not a part of his own creation and universe, right? So I was like, I have to read this. It's 2023, and I just started reading it, and I'm fully aware of the hype. I know everyone loves Six of Crows, but every time I try to pick it up in the past, and this has been about 3 to 4 times, I just couldn't get past the 100 page mark, and I couldn't get fully invested in the story. And I tried everything. I tried reading Shadow and Bone first because I thought maybe I needed more background. I'm so sorry, my roommate's cat is eating the plant. Hey. So I tried reading Shadow and Bone because I thought I might have needed more context to really dive into this beloved story. And that didn't work because I hated being in Alina's head. I couldn't finish that. That was a hard DNF for me. But I was finally convinced to read this duology because I have a student who's like, you have to read this. You just have to. This wonderful student gave me her annotated copy, and she has read this many times. So her annotations were kind of not hard spoilers, but a little cheeky, a little bit alluding to things that will happen. And honestly, little bits of information like that was really helpful for me to trek along until I got to the part that fully captivated me. So as of right now, I am about 3/4 of the way done in Six of Crows, and this time reading it has been so much more successful. I did feel the same feelings as I did the last couple of times where I was just like, I really don't get the hype. They really just throw you into it in the beginning, and there's so many characters, which I didn't struggle with following the characters, but I was just like, I don't know why I should care about you. And then once, wherever he was, prison, the pacing picked up for me. I completely fell in love with the plot, the characters, the world. I think having Matthias and Nina's relationship in their past unfold while all of this action and planning was happening helped me stay invested, just because that part felt very human. I like romance for that human connection, caring about someone so much and learning how to love someone and learning how to be who you are when you are in love and all that stuff. So having that subplot while all the big things were happening, while budding things were happening between other characters, I get people like Kazan and Edge. I see why. I see it. I'm honestly, romance-wise, I am here for Nina and Matthias. I think they're adorable. I like their banter. And now that I am almost done with Six of Crows, I'm fully invested, and I'm really, really enjoying reading about all of these characters and having a better understanding of this world that everyone loves so much. Again, the series is so popular. I think I'm gonna love it. Will it be a 5-star? I'm not sure yet. It really depends how it unfolds, but I get the hype. I finally get it, and I'm happy to be a part of it, but I know once I get to Crooked Kingdom, I'm probably gonna be really sad like everyone else, right? And so I'm just like, what's gonna happen here to lead to a sequel, and then what's gonna happen in that sequel that will emotionally hurt me. So a little nervous about that, but again, absolutely excited. Any other thoughts so far? Oh, this book is dark. Because it's YA and a huge range of ages of different types of people, different types of readers really enjoy it. I kind of thought it would be easily digestible, like maybe like the Hiii story, of course, of like planning and executing the plan and having many people work on it and needing different people to do different things and showcasing their skill sets. Like I knew that would be a part of the story. I didn't know all of her characters would have so much trauma, and I should have known that considering people's reactions to the characters and how the story progresses. Like many booktubers who I watch consistently absolutely love these books, and I shouldn't be shocked that these poor children have lived such hard lives. This is just gonna be full of spoilers because I'm gonna talk about it. Kaz is not okay. I'm a little concerned by how much people like him as their fictional whatever, crush, boyfriend, whatever you want to word it, however you want to say it. He has a lot of problems and he is emotionally constipated, and I understand why because I read his backstory, which was depressing and really gross, and I wasn't ready to read about a child using his dead brother's body to survive in an ocean in a young adult book. And I'm not saying young adult can't have these darker tones, but I was just expecting a lighter tone. I don't know why I was expecting that, but I was. So reading moments like that, and when he ripped out someone's eyeball, that was gross. That was really gross. It was so descriptive. Leigh Bardugo's writing in this book compared to Shadow and Bone, so different. This writing is beautiful. I love it, and I love that we're following so many characters, and I love the way the story is coming together. But yeah, I wasn't ready for all of this trauma. I think I like Matthias over Kaz because seeing people who are very different, have different upbringings, different beliefs, come together to work and survive, just to work and survive and to make sure they stay safe and learn to care about each other in a way that motivates them to save each other. I think that's really beautiful. I can see people not liking Matthias because of his beliefs and his culture and the people he used to work with and his actions and stuff like that and his bigotry. But the way he is internalizing these new ideas that he's having because he is surrounded by different types of people now, because he is seeing Grisha and all of that stuff in a different way instead of the stories that people above him have shared down to him. And now he has to reevaluate things and internally figure things out, figure out his own beliefs, and find understanding in that and acceptance in that. I think is a really interesting journey to read about. So I think that's why I prefer him and that couple over everyone else's beloved couple. Not saying I don't like Haza and Ash, it's just, I don't know, something about overcoming differences in a genuine way is a very captivating read to me. So yeah, loving it so far. I'll check back in a bit, or maybe even just once I finish it, and hopefully I can get access to Crooked Kingdom soon. I think the student has the second one. Okay, see ya in a bit. Okay. I just finished the chapter where Nina gets imprisoned by Brum because of Matthias, and I'm assuming he is doing this to somehow protect her. I hope. Okay, next chapter. I really hope Matthias figures his shit out. Okay, 100 more pages to go. Okay, so I finished Six of Crows, I think last night, so I just wanted to give myself some time to process. And things are getting messy. Our crows were really struggling. I was so thankful Matthias didn't actually betray and double cross Nina and our ragtag group of children who do interesting things. So thankful that it worked out. I shouldn't be surprised that the book ended with such an open ending and that it was setting up a story since there is a sequel. But I just wanted them to have a happy ending. So it was sad that they didn't get that happy ending with everything they went through, but I did enjoy the book. I think this is one of the first books that I gave another chance after many, many tries and actually found success with, listening to myself and finding the right moment to consume a book and to be lost in a specific story. So I'm really glad I did pick it up again. I'm thankful that my student let me borrow her copy, her annotated copy specifically, because it really, it kept me motivated. I would give Six of Crows 4 stars. It was really close to a 5 stars. The pacing wasn't perfect for me. Still going to read the second one. The plan is that student is going to annotate it. I will read it, so I don't know when I'm going to read the second one, but I do plan on reading it. I absolutely get why everyone enjoys this book, and if you were in a position where you also lost interest or you weren't feeling the pacing too much, maybe find a buddy and you can read it together, or somehow make it a bit more interactive, because it is a story that's really fun to talk about and interact with specifically. But yeah, that was my experience reading Six of Crows. I enjoyed it. Let me know how your experience with it was as well, and ignore the mess I have. I need to clean my room. Okay, see you all in the next video. Bye.